back, everyone, for some more of my AFC Wimbledon career mode here on FIFA 21. And we're here at Christmas Day of 2023, and we are at the halfway point of season number 4. And you can see we are right up there on top of the Premier League, which, to be honest with you, I do feel we are overachieving a bit. We are only 2 points behind Manchester United and level on points with Liverpool, with Tottenham being 5 points below us. But yeah, I don't plan on not only winning the Premier League, but I also don't plan on securing a European spot. I am very happy with the mid-table finish in the Premier League, but wherever we finish is where we finish. But before we talk about what I have planned for the rest of the season, hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys are doing well. I did show this Premier League table at the end of the last episode, but you can see Crystal Palace, Stoke, and Everton are in relegation trouble. You can see Watford, Bournemouth, Brighton, Cardiff, and maybe to an extent Newcastle fighting against relegation. FA Cup, which you probably noticed at the end of the last episode, we are up against Everton in round 3. Carabao Cup, we got knocked out of that, I believe, by Arsenal. I think. Let me see. No, we got knocked out by Manchester City. They beat us 5-4 in penalties. And, just to show you guys, Europa League, we are up against Braga, the Portuguese side here, and around the 32. You can see the other round of 32 matches. You can see we did finish 3 points against Stade de Reims in Group D. Legia Warsaw and FCSB finished 3rd and 4th respectively. You can see some of the other groups here. Seeing some pretty big teams like AC Milan, Leverkusen, which back when this game was made, they're not as well. They were a big club, but I mean nowadays they're like, because of the surprise Bundesliga triumph. Arsenal in the Europa League. Benfica and Lille, that's a bit of a surprise. Real Betis having a good season in real life in La Liga. Leicester City topping Group L, which I'm sure Leicester City fans were wishing that they were in the Europa League right now. But right now they're struggling just to be in the Premier League at the time of recording this. But we're going to take a look at the rest of England. We're going to start them the Championship down. And you see Nottingham Forest and Fulham are 1 and 2, respectively. Brentford, Leeds, Norwich, and Swansea make up the playoff spots. Burnley on the outside looking in. Same with Sheffield United. Teams in trouble are Portsmouth, Coventry, and Sunderland. Take a look at League 1. You can see Ipswich and Hull trying to make their way back up to the 2nd Division. Rotherham, Colchester, Lincoln, and Birmingham on the playoff spot. Salford City on the outside looking in. Fair play to them. They're on the hunt. As a matter of fact, Birmingham is only ahead of them on goal differential. Sheffield Wednesday also on the outside looking in, as well as Oxford United. You can see Cheltenham, Crewe, MK Dons, and the Forest Green Rovers are in the relegation spots. So, MK Dons are in danger of becoming a yo-yo team, but you can see League 2, Walsall, Bolton, and Scunthorpe. Automatic promotion spots they're in currently. Cambridge, Port Vale, Bradford, and Carlisle make up the playoff spots. And the bottom teams are Harrogate Town and Grimsby Town. But we are going to take a look at board expectations. Youth development, which we've already done the short term here in this critical priority objective. We did sign at least 3 players younger than 20 years old, potential greater than the average overrating players currently in the same position. And then next season, we're going to be focusing on playing 4 players in 20 matches as either part of the starting 11 or coming on as a sub. We have 17 eligible players for that. Brand exposure, medium priority, we got both of those. Europa League, I do plan on winning that. Premier League, we are currently 2nd, but I do want to finish around mid-table. And FA Cup, I do want to make a run for that. And we are close to doing the long-term financial, even though it's low priority. It is going to help with our manager rating. And we got pretty much a full youth academy, which we're going to go ahead. We're going to convert him. He goes to 63. I should actually promote him. Oh. We'll change him to the opposite side. But we are going to go ahead and take a look at development plans for each of these players. Anybody in particular you want to look at, you can just go ahead and pause the video. And I did kind of blow through these, so we're just going to go. By the way, this Nordstrom guy is 6'6". This guy's too young to be promoted. Very high potential he has. And I'm going to go ahead and promote Sergio Ferri. And Dumont is too young to be promoted. But we are going to go ahead and we are going to look at transfer history real quick. You can see a couple loan deals made. Assault is going to be going on a permanent to Central Cordoba. Wyatt, Martini, Stewart, Proctor, May, all gone on loan. Green, Thomas, Rudoni, going out on permanent deals, and you can see all the signings that we've made. Pryor. But take a look at our first team, and I gotta tell you what, I'm very happy with the Dolberg-Harris combo in striker and center attacking mid. Of course, Larrazabal and Elise, they're good. Cuisance, even though he's not grown, has done pretty good. Longstaff doing good. I'm hoping Guinness Walker gets to an 80 at least. Even if he does, I still think I might upgrade on that left back position next year. Ampadu, Adarbioyo, and Lamptey make up the back line. Growing pretty decently. Vandervoort's growing. Moyano's up to 78, our backup goalkeeper. He's done a pretty good job. Our back line, all 77s except for Tanganga, who's at a 79. Midfield really hasn't grown all that much. Loyadice did go up to 75, and Jensen's up to 77. Front line, Chilufya, Yvonne, and McLaughlin. I can't really say there's one player that's been really disappointing me so far. Everybody's done their job so far. But we are going to take a look at stats, and it should be no surprise, Casper Dolberg. I cannot believe I have not bought this guy in a career mode before, because this guy's been absolutely awesome so far. He may reach an 85 at the end of the year, but if not, I'm going to stick with him, because he and Harrod have been absolute have been the upgrades that I hoped they would be in the striker and center attacking mid positions. Andre Yvonne, much like last year, having a really strong campaign, 15-3 through 18. Harrod, he may reach an 84 this season, but he might not. Even if so, I'm planning on keeping him, so he's definitely part of my plans. Last season's Player of the Year, Michael Elise, 8-8 through 21. He's grown by a couple. If there's anybody else you want to look at, you can just go ahead and pause the video. I'm just going to go ahead and scroll down. Longstaff, captain, doing bits. Same with Emil Kraft, the two former Newcastle players. Byler will be going out on loan. Asal will be leaving on a permanent. You see some of our loan players. Tell you what, that Herrenvein kit looks sick. I love Herrenvein. I've always loved their kits. I don't know. I think they're awesome. I definitely do have a soft spot for that particular club. Their Cagliari kits look pretty nice too. Hoping some of these guys here go out on loan. As a matter of fact, I think what I'm going to do, I promoted this guy, but I'm going to go ahead and send him out on loan. Oh, uh-oh. Sorry about that, everybody. I kind of messed that up. Here we go. Ferrari's grown by 4 despite not getting any game time. That's kind of impressive. Although, I think he is one of them. I did switch him from a CDM to a center back. I just realized he was one of the ones that I just got this season. Never mind that comment. Ferreras actually is not expected to grow anymore, which is highly disappointing. But I do hope he does go out on loan. Maybe during his loan spell, he will get his potential back up. Tanganga's already grown by 3. Hoping Guinness Walker gets to at least an 80. At the very least, next season, Guinness Walker will be my backup left back, which means Osu will probably be moving on, sadly. But we are going to take a look at development plans. Anybody in particular you want to look at, you can just go ahead and pause the video. We're going to look at the attributes of each player. But yeah, this might be one of the best career modes I've ever done, to be honest. I love how everybody is growing together. There's not any one player, at least this season, that's been somewhat bad. Everybody's been pulling their weight in this club, and I just feel this is going to be one of those that's going to be a real special career mode. I really do. This might actually be up there with my Newport County career mode. And my Hartlepool career mode was pretty good too, as well as my Tasmania Berlin career mode. I've done a lot of good career modes on my channel. Some much better than others, but there are a few that I'm super, super proud of. And I have a feeling this one is potentially going to be one of those that's going to be among the best I've done on my channel. Not to pat myself in the back too much, but... Oh, I forgot to look at stats of the player, like league stats and stuff like that. I'll be doing that here before I end the video. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Yeah, I knew there was something I was forgetting. But we'll be looking at that here real soon. And I'll probably be looking to move him on. His potential's pretty much gone down the toilet, sadly. Because when he was out on loan on Sheffield United last year, he did not grow at all for whatever reason. I don't know if they just didn't play him or what, but... You can see Elise's stats last year, player of the season. I think so far this season, it has to be either between Harrod and Dolberg as player of the season. So far, I probably have to give it to Dolberg. He's been absolutely incredible. He's kind of a little bit like my own little answer to Erling Haaland a little bit in that striking position. He's been absolutely incredible for me. But we are going to go ahead and look at stats around the league as well as cup competitions. You see Kasper Dolberg, no surprise, leading in the goal scoring charts, 5 ahead of Rafinha. You can also see Harrod with 8, and you see Elise with 7. Most assists, Kane tied with Elise with 8, Harrod with 7, Dolberg with 5. So 21 goals and 5 assists in the Premier League for Kasper Dolberg, which is impressive. Van der Voort with 4 clean sheets, which is 6 behind Alisson. FA Cup, we haven't played in it yet. Might as well take a look and see if anybody's in the Carabao Cup, even though we got knocked out kind of there. Jensen ended up with the most assists alongside Camavinga. Excuse me. And then Jensen with 3 goals. So Jensen did his job in the Carabao Cup. And then Europa League. You can see Andre Ivan, second leading goal scorer behind Ocampos. And you can see Brown with 4. Most assists goes to Jack Grealish, who's playing at Sevilla, which is interesting. Chulufia with the most assists with 4. Brown with 3. Kraft with 2. Clean sheets. Moyano with 7 clean sheets in 10 matches. That is absolutely incredible in the Europa League. So, yeah, it's nice that we have a very capable backup goalkeeper. Moyano is pretty much what Ferreras used to be for me. So, I'm very happy to see that he's getting the job done for me. But we are going to See if there's anything newsworthy that you can see. We got drawn up against Braga. You can see Wimbledon triumph over Everton. You can see Archie Mason with his new hairstyle and his new wardrobe. Well, only thing I really changed in his wardrobe was his shirt. I actually gave him an actual t-shirt, but I think another thing I want to just show here real quick, which I'm pretty sure I forgot to show, was the beginning transfer budget, which was $85 million. I still have 16 in the transfer pot, and we have over 200 grand in wages, which I really don't plan on making any moves. If anything, I do want to give some of my youth academy graduates some game time by sending them out on loan. But other than that, I'm not going to do anything too drastic in this particular transfer window. And the next video, which of course will be without commentary, we are going to resume things here. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to sim most of the rest of the Premier League games this season. And I'm going to be focusing on the FA Cup. We got this third round game here against Everton. And I'm also going to be putting my main focus on the Europa League, which I do plan on winning both the FA Cup and Europa League. But I do plan on simming most of these games here in the Premier League. I might play this away match against Manchester United, possibly this away match against Wolves, I don't know. But at the very least, I may play this game against Manchester United just to see how we go. But everything else will probably be FA Cup games. And then the following episode will probably be the beginning of the Europa League knockouts. And, yeah, I'll be prioritizing both Europe and the FA Cup, like I just said. Hopefully, because sim games have been kicking my butt lately so far in this career mode, hopefully we don't drop too far. As long as we finish between 8th and 10th, I'll be happy. If by some chance we finish above that, I'll be happy too. But regardless of where we finish the Premier League next season, if we win the Europa League, we will be in the Champions League. So it's almost irrelevant how we finish in the Premier League in a way. But I do want to get and put in a respectable campaign if I can, which we are in second right now. But I mean, I did play half the games in Premier League so far, to be fair. But yeah, it's just gonna come down to sim games and how just like I'm gonna be simming this game against Arsenal. I can almost guarantee you that's gonna be a loss, but that's just one I'm just gonna have to take in the chin, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll be resuming here in the next episode. From the next episode clear to the end of season 4 will not contain any voice commentary from me. So, and I'm not even sure how many episodes it's gonna take. I'm gonna say at least 4 episodes until we end season 4, though it could be more than that. I don't think it's going to be any less than that, but I'm going to say at least 4 episodes it's going to take to finish this season, then hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.